I'm glad he's playing. I woke up like 10 minutes ago. Glad that for once I'm hearing good news instead of bad news. Didn't know he was going to play until I read your message on my old channel. I mean, I'm not my old channel, my new channel. What am I talking about? They say it was probable. I guess the Sixers decided to play him because they heard all the complaints. They must have played him because they got a lot of complaints from people. The rest of the players because they felt pressured to do it. If it was up to them, I don't think there's no way he would have played tonight. If it was up to them, I think they're pressured into it. But who cares? He's out there. Yeah, it's the bottom line. As he's on the court. He's a difference maker. Yeah, he said 2 blocks. You should spell sleeping Philly fan right this time. Well, the sleeping part anyway. Yeah, I was basically, I was going to always change it. I tried to change it. I knew I messed up. But they wouldn't. See, YouTube, when you try to change your name, you can't do it more than once. After you have your original name, you can change it once, but after that, you can't change it again. So I had changed it before. I forgot it a long time ago, forgot about it. And then I rushed and spelled sleeping wrong. And then I was waiting for somebody to notice. It took almost a week. As soon as somebody noticed, I was going to change some other channel. Where I was going to make my channel, spelled right this time. Actually, to be honest, I was going to change that anyway. Well, last week I was, acting like a jerk, so I took a vacation. I don't want subscribers to just start exiting my room like rats. Because I'm pissing a few people off or chasing subscribers away to my channel. Sometimes nobody's done more live chats than me in the last, I don't know, at least 7 months. Somebody hasn't come back, but Vester has, yeah. But, hey, look, I know Vester doesn't want to hear about Kimball, so I won't talk about him, I get that. I understand that. See, the problem with me at the time, I think throughout my life, is when somebody tells me don't do something, I take that as a huge offense. And then what ends up happening is I take that as like a challenge, like I'm ready to fight. Instead of just listening to the, criticism and not take it as, as a challenge or a fight. In a way, Vester was right. He didn't want to hear about Kimball, and he expressed it, and I understand that. The only thing respectfully that Vester wasn't right about was that I wouldn't say wasn't right about per se, but there's not a lot going on right now. There's not a lot of things to talk about other than the Sixers playoffs. Because the Eagles, you can't drum up any Eagles topics every single day. That goes on. The free agent period's over with, and the trading period's over with. And the draft, you know, is going to be lame. The Phillies are doing a little better, but the Flyers are pissing everybody off, but what else is new there? The point I'm trying to make is there's not a lot going on. So I talk about kickball a lot, you know, because it's fun to talk about them and to diss them and make fun of them. But I can understand investor just, you know, wants to talk about something else. But I can understand a fan or a viewer wanting different content, different, you know, things, you know, the host wants done. But, you know what I mean, just, you know, there's not much going on. That's it, just not much going on. So, you know, yeah, I talk about kickball a lot. It's fun to talk about them. It's good that we all make fun of them. Well, kickball was always the topic of conversation because there was nothing much going on. Now, it wasn't like, you know, it's in football season. I was talking about the Eagles. I was going to talk about kickball most of the time. But as soon as the Eagle season ended and the Eagles won the Super Bowl, then that changed. Until the free agent period started, and I talk about the free agent period. But football season's over, so that's why I would talk about kickball as the main topic a lot of times, because there was nothing new news going on. Yeah, it's true. There's always LeBron topics and Dallas Cowboy topics on those channels. Yeah, I can understand that. Maybe I can understand how Vester felt, you know? I mean, I guess in a way, when I go into other people's chat rooms, I get tired of seeing trolls. But, you know, there's trolls everywhere. Nothing I can do about that. It's up to the people who have their channels to do something about that and get rid of trolls. Because trolls, to me, is the most annoying thing of going to other people's chat rooms. But that's up to the host to stop the trolls. But there's a part of me who took a, you know, there's a part of me who that took a 3-day vacation because I wanted to see, I don't know, I guess I just wanted to see if Kimball would fucking celebrate, thinking he had won. Thinking that, you know, he had won this quote-unquote chase me out of YouTube. Yeah, he won for 3 days. That was it. I actually thought he would make a video about me. That's what I was really hoping for, I guess. He would make a video about me going, I hear the Sleeping Philly fans out of there. I hear the Sleeping Philly fans no longer on YouTube. Well, I could have chased his ass out of here, huh? And he kept saying, his YouTube channel is way better than mine. Well, at least I still have a channel. He deleted his fucking channel. People got annoyed of his fucking ass, man. He's a fucking loser. I fucking won this war, huh? I chased him out of YouTube. His channels are no more. And he's never coming back. Now look how good that turned out. The crazy thing is, Kimmel never made a video about me. He never made a video that said Sleeping Philly fans out of YouTube. Kimball couldn't develop his own opinion if he fucking goddamn, he couldn't develop his own fucking opinion if he was at a fucking press row himself, asking questions to the Eagles football players when they're at fucking press row at the Eagles facility. He couldn't develop his own opinions that way either. He'd be the type to look at fucking people writing their fucking news on their notepads or notebooks. Well, we've been seeing for months that he copies Stick off of Nitro Freak and Philly 500 and others, and Cop Izzle. He's always copying Stick characters, movements, and otherwise known as he's not being himself. And in YouTube, I think the worst thing you could do is you have a YouTube career and you fucking try to be other people that you're not. People can see right through that. I don't have 1 million subscribers, but that doesn't mean my YouTube career sucks. My YouTube career is not doing that bad. And the measurements of well, see, that shows how big of an idiot Kimball is. If this were 5 years ago, right, Jason Pierre-Paul was a great defensive end 5 years ago. I don't know if he was the best in football at the time, but he'd be right up there. But of course now that's just ridiculous. Now that's incredibly stupid. This ain't 2011 anymore when the Giants won the Super Bowl. If it was back then, yeah, you can make a case that Pierre-Paul would be the best defensive end in the NFL. But not now. This is 18. This ain't 11 no more. I don't know who Wayne Gallman is. I have no clue. But whoever he is, he called him one of the Giants running backs at bust when he barely got playing time. Well, that's another thing came out fucked up on. I don't know who Wayne Gallman is, but you can't call somebody a bust if they barely played their rookie year. You gotta at least give them at least a couple years. Look at Brandon Graham, for example. Ain't that the perfect example, right? Brandon Graham was a bust his first 4 or 5 years and finally took off as a late bloomer. Now he's one of the best defensive ends in football. Brandon Graham's a perfect topic for this conversation. He was a bust. He was. The first 3 or 4 years of his career, or at least 4 or 5 years of his career, but in the last 4 years, he's quietly developing as one of the best defensive ends in football. And he's not just a guy who can get sacked. He's also a guy who can stop the run as well. He's a complete defensive end. So yeah, I mean, you can't judge players based off their rookie year or even their second year. You have to wait at least 3, 4, 5 years. Then you can say, okay, that guy sucked. That guy was a bust and this and that. Kimball's saying that I gotta say Bennett. I think Bennett will make the big impact. And the thing about Bennett is he don't need to play defensive end. He can line up as a defensive tackle and cause havoc there with Fletcher Cox. And he can play the left defensive end, he can play the right defensive end, and he's very versatile. He can play all different types of positions. Defensive tackle, defensive end, or left defensive end, right defensive end. Derek Barnett could have a huge year as well. But the beauty of all this is that the Eagles defensive ends, all of them are going to get pretty much the same amount of snaps, except for Fletcher Cox. Fletcher Cox will get the most snaps out of everybody, of course, because he's the best player. But next to him, everybody else is going to basically have the same amount of snaps, which means, of course, everybody's going to be fresh. There should be no tired motherfuckers this year with the Eagles defensive end and group. Everybody should be fresh, which is a huge advantage to have 5 or 6 guys on a defensive end group that can get pressure on the quarterback and not just sack the quarterback, but at least touch the quarterback, hit the quarterback before he throws the ball. Hurry, make the quarterback hurry his throws, put pressure on him. Make the quarterback hurry his throws and hope you're interception or fumble. And the Eagles defensive line can. And the Eagles defensive line, they should get 50 sacks this year as a total. They should get 50 sacks. They, like I said, 5 or 6 guys can sack the quarterback. In my opinion, the defensive line is so deep of talent that they can get pressure on the quarterback by themselves. They don't need linebackers to help them out. They don't need defensive backs to help them out. In other words, they don't need to blitz. They don't blitz much anyway, other than Jim Schwartz, but now they don't really need to blitz. Well, Bellinelli having a good game. Well, I wish it was done Monday. I mean, now the Eagles have such a deep defensive end group. They don't need defensive backs to blitz anymore. They don't even need linebackers to blitz anymore, for the most part. This is very important because now the linebackers can help out with pass coverage. Because the defensive end should basically get all the pressure. They should. They shouldn't need linebackers to help them out. Or defensive backs to help them out. Well, internet can be stupid sometimes. Internet can be also unpredictable. Yeah. Embiid doing dumb shit, huh? That doesn't sound good. Oh, gee. Well, got it. Yeah. The fucking bees, thank you. Oh, people make mistakes once in a while. Yeah, I forgot to tell you, I was looking at one of Kimball's videos, and he actually copyrighted one video. I noticed. He had it like on his phone, he had like highlights of that guy from LSU. It was pretty easy to tell, you know. Yeah, it was like on his phone. It was kind of obvious. On his phone, He must have been using. He must have had two phones. The one record himself, upload a video, and then the other phone to show Darius Guy's highlights. Of course, I flagged him. That wasn't too difficult. Bellinelli kicking ass, honestly. Where was this on fucking Monday night, Bellinelli? Come on, dude. Come on. Well, at least Bellinelli's kicking ass tonight. Well, I know you're completely unbiased. Bellinelli was good on Monday. I guess I must have missed that. Maybe I was too angry over the loss to notice. That's probably what it was. Please. That's no reason why I'm glad Embiid's back, to match the physicality, because the Sixers are a finesse team. Miami isn't. Miami's a physical type of squad who likes to play dirty. The Sixers guys are more of a... They're finesse. They don't play that kind of physical basketball. That's why I'm glad Embiid's back in there. They're match physicality. Because without Embiid in there, Miami's just way too more physical than the Sixers are. Miami's not afraid to get cheap, so to speak, and be dirty. Well, it's a good sign. Embiid's playing well right now. Embiid hasn't hit a field goal yet. Well, that's not good. Well, if that mask is an issue, I don't know what else could be done. I mean, he has to wear a mask. But I assume, this is sake of assumption, I assume that in case that mask, caused too much problems, that they would have a backup mask ready made, set up that he could wear that would be more comfortable for him. The hope is the rust and not the mask. Oh, you wearing goggles with the mask. Okay. Now, Dreamway the punk. Yeah, Wade's an asshole. Good. Wade deserve a technical foul on that one. And the guy Wade got it, he fucking deserved it. And Wade probably thought he could get away with it because he's at home, probably. He's a dirty, deep bastard. Not good answer hitting a three. Now what? You ain't doing mouthing off to refs and shit? Or mouthing off to Wade? Answer's gotta keep his fucking composure there, man. Flagrant foul on the white side. It's on TNT, right? Check it out. Get it out for myself. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch the game. I'll be back on after the game. Come on, Chris, you're taking too long, man. I gotta go, dude.